What's going on, internet? It is me, the Masked Man, and today I would like to talk about the Charlie Clips Shotty Horror Battle. Now, I just got done watching it, and um, according to Shotty Horror inside of the battle, apparently this is his last. That was his last battle ever, and I have to say, if that was his final battle ever, then he certainly did not go out on a high note. Now, Shotty Horrors, his content was fine, as far as I can tell, but he seemed very agitated during the battle, and I don't know what's going on with the UK, you know, or what was going on with the UK for the past couple of weeks, but it just seems like everybody's battle in the UK and London or wherever, yeah, everybody's battle in the UK for some reason has been off. Like everybody's been having problems. I don't know what the deal was with Shotty, but I've seen a few Shotty horror battles. I've seen him, battle Arsenal, and I've seen him battle Daylight. I've seen him battle a couple of other people, and I've never seen Shotty behave that way. And from what I can tell in the battle, Charlie Clips and Shotty Horror are friends, or at least are cool with each other. So he wasn't acting like he was competitive. He wasn't acting like he was trying to, bite, Charlie Clips head off in the battle. He just seemed genuinely agitated and irritated, by something that had nothing to do with Charlie. He kept talking through Charlie's rounds. He got very irritated with, the gimmick that Charlie had. He was just completely out of it. And it took a lot out of his performance. Also, in terms of his rapping, he kept stumbling a lot. He messed up a lot. He choked, I think, during the second round, and which really took away from what he was saying, because he was most of his 3 rounds was about Charlie not being prepared, not taking things seriously, not coming with 100%, and he was stumbling and choking through all 3 rounds. So it kind of takes away from the credibility of what you say when you yourself are not prepared for the battle that you're in. Even if this is your last battle, even if you do have something outside of the battle that irritated you, you have a responsibility to the fans to be professional and to show up ready to perform. And if you're not ready to perform, then you return the money and you make it up. You have another last battle. But Charlie Clips, you know, and I've said, and how many people have I said need to leave the game? How many people? Okay, I think including Charlie Clips, this would make 3. I said Arsenal needs to retire because he keeps showing up to battles bullshitting. I say K-Shine needs to retire because even though he does come up with good stuff and he does actually write and he doesn't frequently choke, he continuously gets into altercations with people over rap battles. And if this nigga is so unbalanced that he's almost getting into fights, I'm not sure this type of nigga may do something in a battle or after a battle that would reflect badly on battle rap as a whole. This nigga may stab somebody because of something that happened in a battle. I'm not saying I don't know what K-Shine is capable of, but he seems like he's on bullshit. And if he can't keep his composure, or if he's unwilling to keep his composure, then he needs to stop doing it if he's not mentally stable. Now, Charlie Clips. Charlie is the third person that I've seen who does battle rap, who I feel needs to hang it up. And I feel that this will probably be more well received than the other two people I've mentioned, because I feel that Charlie Clips needs to hang it up, because what else is there left for Charlie Clips to do? Charlie Clips has pretty much battled everybody in battle rap. He's had battles with basically every top tier battle rapper. He's battled in pretty much every league that you can battle in. He's had classic battles. He's had trash battles. He's choked. He's had debatables. He's been called the GOAT. You know, love him or hate him, and I'm definitely more on closer to the hate side. But love him or hate him, his status in battle rap is solidified. There's nobody left for him to battle that's going to, you know, elevate or devalue his status at all. There's only one person possibly left for him to battle, and that would be Mook. But if people debatably say he lost to Hollow and debatably say he lost to Lux, then there's no reason for Mook, who is a very selective battler, there's no reason for Mook to take that battle. There's no reason for Murder Mook to face a Charlie Clips. So looking at what I was looking at in this performance, Charlie Clips having a few good lines, Charlie Clips, you know, freestyling through some of his rounds, Charlie Clips bringing up DNA, Chilla, and Cortez to help him battle Shotty Horroh. I was just like, what the fuck am I watching? Why is this nigga bringing up 3 other niggas to rap in his battle? I mean, even when Hitman does it, when Hitman brings his brother in, I feel that that's kind of a stretch. But for him to bring up 3 other niggas, you know, and have subpar to halfway average material, I just feel like if Charlie Clips is not gonna come to kill, if Charlie Clips is not motivated to write, you know, crazy material, crazy rounds, have crazy performance, if he's not motivated to really, you know, be competitive and to be, you know, thrilling on that stage, then there's no reason for him to continue. He's done enough. He's done enough. He's got enough work on the books. He has enough matches. He has an extensive enough resume, you know, to make claims, you know, of being the GOAT, and people will defend that. There's nobody left for Charlie Clips to battle. There's nobody left for him to compete with. My favorite round with Charlie would probably be his third. That's the one where he, you know, rapped the most. It had the least gimmicks, the least amount of freestyling, you know, the best lines. It was probably my favorite round from him. Shotty Horroh's third round, I like the content, but most of it wasn't directed at Charlie. It kind of dealt with Charlie, you know, indirectly. You know, Charlie Clips was the representative and the embodiment, the physical manifestation of rappers who come to other leagues and don't take them seriously because it's not URL. So he broke down the whole history of, you know, how Smack DVDs really didn't have anything to do with battling. They mostly had to do with papoose, according to him, and battles were at the tail end. And then Lions Den and several other battle leagues and 106 in Park and KOTD and all of these other things had came into the forefront and made battling popular. And Smack came in at the tail end and branded himself in such a way as to um, stand out from the crowd. So I thought that was nice, but I didn't like it as a third round. I think that would have been fine as a second, or it would have been good as a first round. If he would have rearranged, his rounds, and not stumbled and choked so much, I think he would have had a stronger performance. I do not say who does and who doesn't win battles, because I have no idea how people judge rap battles. And a lot of the references that people make in these battles are very culturally specific. They have to deal with certain regions and certain lingo, certain gun terminology, and I'm not from there. I'm from Louisiana, and I'm not cool in general. So I wouldn't get a lot of the references that are made during rap battles. So between the references I don't understand and and the murky definition of what it takes to win an actual battle, there's just no way for me to be able to say who won or who lost a battle. But I will say that in terms of composure, in terms of stage presence, in terms of confidence, in terms of crowd control, Charlie Clips did have a better performance to me than Shotty Horroh had. He had sub. My God. That's all I have to say. Email me on Twitter. Email me at themrmaskman@gmail.com. I'll see you in the next video.